No human is trustworthy. The word faith is only a fantasy. Not a single man possesses such a thing.
Then how is there a heaven that we proved to exist? I just can't help but just stare at Malice, like just, I don't know, something about that animation, like just the constant moving back and forth. I just love it. I gotta get a gif of that.
Doubting innocence, betrayal, humans killing each other. These are all because... So
Are all these Nemos like that? He's despised humans for 400 years. What the hell happened to him?
Maybe you should stop asking the questions rhetorically and just directly ask Artina, considering she was there.
Distinguishing Nemo's malice by getting to the bottom of that.
It's time for you to confess, Thief Angel.
See, Fenric's the smart one.
Fen! Just because your precious lord might get lured away by her, you don't have to talk to her like that.
Idiot! How dare you!
Haha, you put him on edge.
Sure, I'll explain. I'll tell you everything.
Flashback.
And let's start with Judge Nemo's true identity.
He was a soldier, an intelligent man who had already become a lieutenant commander at a very young age. My country and his were in an extended war, which had started long before either of us were born. The everlasting hatred was painstakingly portrayed by the punishment he received after failing his mission and getting caught by us. Artina's story vividly depicted the unbearable brutality of humanity. The enemy stripped away the soldiers' last hopes and replaced them with pain. After he survived his ordeal of being in the enemy's hands, he was suspected of being a spy and was betrayed by his own country. His country punished him by taking away his beloved family. It was the humans and the war that seized the soldier's dignity as a human being and created Judge Nemo. So you were the one who saved him? Yes. He happened to wander into my treatment center near the border. He was extremely dehydrated and malnourished. The doctors and nurses had already escaped the war zone, and only a few patients and I remained.
What a fool. You should have run away with the others.
You're right, but I couldn't. And that's why you were killed by your allies? Yes. I have no regrets. I followed my own beliefs. The only regret I have is the promise I shared with a certain vampire.
He's literally right in front of you, and everybody knows it.
Just stay on topic for now.
That is on topic. I'm gonna go with no shit. Yes. How would he be able to stop it? I'm pretty sure he'd be able to find at least a gun or a grenade around if it's a war. Well, I don't know. Well, the war happened 400 years ago, so I don't think there'd be much guns.
Once again, he was taken hostage by my country and forced to live. What a horrible existence. Of course he would hate humans after that. My nightmare can't even compare to what he went through for real.
To him, Artina must have been like a stream of light in the desert of his despair.
His hatred toward humans must be immeasurable. But he fought against his hate for as long as he could. His conscience and reasoning told him that revenge wasn't the answer.
Then he stabbed his conscience.
However, he was dragged further into the darkness by the evils of humanity until, finally, his rationale was broken.
Wait, how does she know what happened to him after she died?
I was always right there by his side, but without my body, the only thing I could do was shout to him with my silent voice.
And that's a pretty convenient answer to what I just said.
He concluded that humans were only good for hurting each other, including their loved ones, and planned his revenge against them. But this was only to be the beginning of Judge Nemo's scheme. He then aimed his hatred towards demons and angels for letting humans run rampant.
So he's just an asshole. That's all I'm really getting out of this.
And the rest is history, huh?
I visited him many times after Lady Flan took me in. Of course, my voice was never able to reach someone who didn't believe in angels.
So he blames the angels, but he still doesn't believe in them.
That is
Logic.
really sad.
Especially considering this entire thing would be stopped if he believed in angels.
I wanted to stop him, no matter what. So I sought help from Lady Flan.
How did she respond to your pleas?
She said we needed funds to prepare for the rising Armageddon.
I swear to God, if she somehow foresaw that the moon was going to fall out of orbit.
So I worked as hard as I could to collect as much hell as possible, as quickly.
After all your efforts and being labeled as a thief angel in the netherworld, that robot was the end result?
Which was pretty fucking awesome, I have to admit.
Great ones or X, right?
You know, this is one thing I don't understand. If we're faced with either extinction or having a certain item, why not just force the people to make it? No, I don't think it's unreasonable. It's either... Okay, it's either you work hard or we all die, including you, your loved ones, all of your goals and dreams. I don't understand it. Like, if it's the apocalypse, who gives a shit? We're gonna die unless we have this, so we make it so we don't die. We can worry about funds later. For God's sakes, I don't understand that.
Is that Archangel mentally okay?
And that's up for debate, I guess. We'll see in D2.
Well, Lady Flan's prophecy about the rising world crisis was accurate. It's just the solution that she prepared was that thing.
Basically, your mission wasn't to collect money. You were only trying to atone for your guilt.
Yes, I'm fine with not everyone agreeing with me. I'm only here to take responsibility for my own part in this.
Looks like you really mean it. Fine. Although we have differing motives, we're aiming for the same result.
That has been the entire game.
Fenric? Any objections?
Oh, I'm sure he has one, but I doubt he's gonna voice it.
I'm not fully convinced, but at least we now have a clue to defeating Nemo's malice. I have no objections, my lord.
Or not.
Excellent. That's my Fenric. I'm counting on you.
That's my Fenric. This is your Fenric.
Understood. Always, my lord.
Okay, and that is... Oh, that was that. So I guess I'll see you guys next time for Dark Mud. Not a story level. Let's see if I can beat 3 minutes. Oh, man. See you guys next time. Ah, screw it. I'm going in now. Okay, just let me heal first. Okay, Dark Mud. I'm just gonna wait for the... Okay, 5, 4... Or the timer isn't really accurate.